Hello everyone, my name is Priskila Dewi Awan Suledatu. I'm from class C 2021 English department. So, I will explain the poem that I have analyzed, which is The More Loving One by W.H. Auden. Before that, I will recite the poem first. So here's the poem. Looking up at the stars, I know quite well that for all they care, I can go to hell. But on earth indifference is the least we have to dread from man or beast. How should we like it were stars to burn with a passion for us we could not return? If equal affection cannot be, let the more loving one be me. Admirer as I think I am of stars that do not give a damn. I cannot. Now I see them say, I missed one terribly all day. Where all stars to disappear or die, I should learn to look at an empty sky and feel its total dark sublime, though this might take me a little time. The poem The More Loving One consists of 4 stanzas. Each stanza has 4 lines and the total is 16 lines. And next is acoustic, and there is rhyme and meter. The rhyme of this poem is A, B, C, D, E, F, atau rima pada puisi ini adalah A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F. Jadi rima pada baris pertama dan kedua adalah A, yang dimana akhiran bunyinya sama, yaitu well and hell. Lalu rima pada baris ketiga dan keempat adalah B, yang dimana akhiran bunyinya sama, yaitu list and beast. Rima pada baris yang kelima dan keenam adalah C, yang dimana akhiran bunyinya sama juga, yaitu burn and return. Lalu rima pada baris yang ketujuh dan kedelapan adalah D, yang dimana akhiran bunyinya juga sama, yaitu be and me. Rima pada baris yang ke-9 dan ke-10 adalah E, yang dimana akhiran bunyinya sama, yaitu am and them. Rima pada baris yang ke-11 dan ke-12 adalah F, yang dimana akhiran bunyinya juga sama, yaitu say and they. Lalu rima pada baris yang ke-13 dan ke-14 sama juga seperti baris yang ke-11 dan 12, akhirannya juga sama, yaitu die and sky. Lalu yang terakhir, rima pada baris yang ke-15 dan ke-16 sama seperti juga di baris ke-9 dan 10, yaitu E, yang dimana bunyinya sama, yaitu sublime and time. And next is matter. The first and second lines, the matter of first and second lines is pentameter through cake, 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, and the matter of third and fourth lines is tetrameter iambic, 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, and the matter of fourth and fifth lines is tetrameter trochaic plus 1, 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, and the meter of 6 lines is 3 meter iambic 0 1 0 1 0 1, and the meter of the meter of 8 lines is tetrameter iambic 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, and the meter of 9 lines is 3 meter iambic plus 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, and the meter of 10 lines is tetrameter iambic 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, and the meter of 11 and 12 lines is 3 meter iambic plus 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, and the meter of 13 lines is tetrameter iambic 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, and the meter of 14 lines is tetrameter iambic plus 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, and the meter of 15 and 16 lines is tetrameter iambic 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, next is theme. The theme in the poem The More Loving One is the pain and beauty of unrequited love. The speaker of Auden's The More Loving One reflects that while love is often disappointing, it's still worthwhile, personifying the stars as distant, indifferent beloveds. The speaker decides that even if the stars don't give a damn about the speaker will go on loving the stars, for a while at least. Unrequited, imperfect, temporary, or painful love, this poem suggests is better than no love at all. Looking up at the stars, the speaker is certain they are not looking back, an image that hints at the pain of unrequited love. To this poem's speaker, though the stars seems totally indifferent, for all they care, the speaker says, I can go to hell. If these stars represent a beloved, then it's a beloved who doesn't care a bit about the speaker, and the speaker is under no illusion about that. However, the speaker reflects this is not the worst possible state of affairs. It's better to love something that doesn't love you back than to be the object of a passion that you can return, if equal affection cannot be. That is, if the speaker and beloved can feel the same way about each other, it's much better to be the more loving one than the indifferent part. This declaration suggests that experiencing love, even unrequited love, is a good thing in itself. Being loved by someone whom you can love back, the speaker observes, is merely uncomfortable. Loving someone who can love you, on the other hand, can be just as rewarding as it is painful. Those stars might be indifferent, but they are still beautiful. The speaker further suggests that unrequited love might also be worth enduring because, no matter what the story says, love doesn't last forever. Even the most fervent admirer of the stars could learn to embrace the total dark if all of the stars were to disappear or die. In other words, the speaker knows that their unrequited love is not permanent or overpowering, and that they can get over it, though, as they understatedly note. This might take me a little time. The idea that love fades might feel a little deflating. Equally, it might feel comforting. Love, in the speaker's vision, is not all it's cracked up to be. It's often marred by unequal affection, and is nowhere near as constant as the stars. Disappointed lovers get over their heartbreak slowly but surely. All this imperfection, however, doesn't mean it's not worth taking on the burden of loving. Okay, the next is meaning. In the first stanza, the poet begins with the indifference of the stars. When she looks at them, he knows they don't care about what happens to him. In this poem, the poet compares the stars to his lover or loved one. He writes, looking up at the stars, I know quite well for all the care I can go to have. The poet tells his readers that right from the start he knows, just by looking at his lovers, that the emotions he feels for him are unrequited. To him, the speaker's feelings have no value. But to the speaker, his lover is very important. In fact, he doesn't care if his love is unrequited and still admires his starlet even though his beloved is so indifferent that she doesn't care about the speaker's fate. And that does not stop him from still admiring and loving his lover. The poet finished the stanza in lines 3 and 4, but on earth indifference is the least we have to dread from man or beast. Here, to the poet alludes that he would rather his beloved feel indifferent towards him than the other way around, which could be either hatred or unrequited love by her. In the second stanza, it begins with a question to the reader. He wrote, how should we like it with stars to burn with a passion for us we cannot return? The poet seems to be asking his readers which is better, to be loved and not loved in return, or to be the one on the other end who doesn't love a sweeter in return. The speaker answered a question for his readers in lines 7 and 8. If equal affection cannot be, let the more loving one be me. The poet chooses to be the more loving one because it is a less painful choice, or because he cannot bear the people he loves suffer as much as he does. To the speaker, he or she enjoys being the more loving one, and it's better to be the one who loves than the one who doesn't. In the third stanza, the speaker realized that love is fleeting and impermanent. The speaker also admitted that what he feels right now for his lover is not something that will always be there. He didn't feel so strong that he wouldn't be able to live without them. And he even admitted that when he saw them, he didn't feel as though he had missed them while they were gone. He tells us that although he likes to think of himself as an admirer, the speaker cannot pass the day without missing his stars or his lover throughout the day. In the fourth or final stanza, or the last stanza, this stanza contemplates where all the stars disappear or die. The speaker acknowledges that if his lover, again represented as a star, left or died, he would learn to look at an empty sky and feel its total dark sublime. However, though this might take me a little time, the poet doesn't seem sure if he can learn to appreciate life without the person he loves so much, yet doesn't love him back. This will take time and a lot of effort. The speaker will realize that someday his feelings will slowly change with time. Thus, he would accept the bleak situation and condition, but it will take the time that he could not predict. The same is true for a world without God. So the overall meaning this poem explores the speaker's thoughts on valid and unrequited love that does not achieve the expected goal. It begins as he compares his beloved to a star and explains how he is the least concerned about his infinite love. The speaker's feelings have no value, but to him she seems so important that even his rejection cannot stop him from loving her, despite knowing he will never get the same affection. He loves her unconditionally. She doesn't care if the person he loves doesn't love him back. He would rather be the more loving one than be loved, because he knows that unrequited love is very painful, and he doesn't want his loved one to suffer and feel what the speaker feels. He knows that his love will not bring any change on other side, yet he always misses his beloved one, a beloved who in the poem represented as the stars of his day. However, the speakers realize that his feelings will change as time goes by. Thus, he accepts the gloomy situation, but this gloomy situation he feels may take a long time. And next is figurative language. The first is a metaphor. Metaphor is a common poetic device where an object or the subject of a poem is described as being the same as another otherwise unrelated object. So in this poem, the more loving one, use star as the metaphor for described or represented as the speaker's lover. And second is their simile. Simile is used in the literature to present a comparison by including the word including the word us and like. Example is, how should we like it where stars to burn? In line 5, and admire as I think I am in line 9. And next is personification. Personification is the attribution of human characteristics to non-living objects. Using personification affects the way readers imagine things, and it sparks an interest in the subject. Example is of stars that do not give a damn in line 10. And next or fourth is hyperbole. Hyperbole is an exaggeration that is created to emphasize a point or bring out a sense of humor. It is often used in everyday conversation without the speaker noticing it. The exaggeration is so outrageous that no one would believe that is true. It used to add depth and color to a statement. Example is that for all they care I can go to hell in line 2 or the second line. I missed one terribly all day in line 12. And feel is total dark sublime in line 15. And next is synodox. A synodox is a figure of speech in which a part of something stands for the whole. Example is, if equal affection cannot be, let the more loving one be me. In line 7 and 8. And the sixth is idiom. This language technique used a phrase with a universally understood meaning that's different from the literal usage. Idioms can be unique to a particular culture and confusing for non-native speakers, since it deviates drastically from the literal translation. Usually the phrase would appear nonsensical without this context and understanding. Example is that for all the care I can go to hell in line 2 or the second line. And the 7 is oxymoron. An oxymoron associates two seemingly self-contradicting terms to illustrate a point or reveal a paradox. Example is I cannot, now I see them say in line 11. And the last or the 8 is euphemisms. Euphemisms is when a polite or mild word or expression is used in place or something more unpleasant, distributing or taboo. Example is, but on earth indifference is the least we have to dread from man or beast, in line 3 and 4 or the third line and fourth line. And I think this poem based on true story, maybe, I don't know, because there's a historical significance about the poem. So Auden write other poems with motive of unrequited love, and this poem, the more loving one. Many critics believe Auden knew unrequited love all too well. The poet married bravely while still in Europe. His wife, Erika Mann, the daughter of the German writer Thomas Mann, married Auden in order to flee Nazi Germany. Once she was safely in England, the couple divorced. After moving to the United States, Auden met and fell in love with the love of his life, fellow poet Chester Kallman. Even though homosexual relationship relationships were quite taboo at the time, the couple lived rather openly, and upon his death, Auden bequeathed his entire estate to Kalman. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.